Okay. Welcome back to the Dark Queen of Krynn. Yeah, I mean, I think sad to say that it didn't really go uphill after the start. I think slog is kind of the right word here. You know, like Champions of Krynn, I think I probably could have gotten all the way through maybe without a walkthrough. Probably. This one though, holy shit, man. I don't know how people well, I know how people figure all this out. It just takes a fuck ton longer. They, hit like every random encounter. They save and reload all the time or something. But yeah, it would take so much longer. The tower you go to, Luminari. Oh my god, dude! There's 11 floors plus like 2 basement floors, and there's so many times where you'll just like, well, there's times where you'll just walk into a hole and drop down all the way to the basement floor. And then there's like teleporters. There's just, and then like, it turns out you get to the 11th floor and you can't actually access it normally. You have to go down to the basement floor and find a hidden teleporter there in a wall that will take you to the 11th floor. Like, there's just so much shit. And then there's a fucking tomb area in Christophan. That was just ridiculous, man. When the walkthrough, like I said, when the walkthrough goes like step by step, then you're in deep. When it's like, okay, go 3 north, 2 east, 1 south, 1 west, it's like, oh my god. I don't know how long it would take to really get through that whole section, like without an auto map, without a walkthrough back in the day in 1992. I don't know. I can't fathom it. I cannot fathom it. Yeah, but it's all just kind of a slog and it's not very exciting. I mean, I like using a walkthrough, even for like, when I play like Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 2 or something. I used a walkthrough and I used maps and stuff because I like that. But to a certain extent, where you like, I'm following line by line in a walkthrough, like movement by movement, 3 south, 2 east, that sort of step shit, then it's like, oh my god. Then it's just like, why am I really doing this? That's not Goldbox's forte. The combat is where it's at. And the combat has been not terrible, but like, yeah, I don't know. There isn't. If you follow the walkthroughs specifically, and you avoid a lot of just the nonsense fights that aren't required, there isn't actually that much combat. And like, I just did this area, the Holder Folk Wood. The whole thing, there was no combat. It was all just like one big like puzzle to solve, and it's just like, I don't know. That isn't what I signed up for. So far, I feel like I'm probably going to end up rating this at the bottom. I feel. I feel like that's where it's going to end up. CRPG Addict ranked Gateway to the Savage Frontier at the bottom of his thing, and he put this like kind of in the middle. Yeah, he ranked it the worst of the Dragonlance. Not by a huge margin, but he did. He put it like the same rating as Pools of Darkness. And I think, yeah, in general, like high-end D&D games just kind of... There's a reason Baldur's Gate 3 only goes to like level 12 or something, because that's really the sweet spot. That 1 to like 8, 1 to 10, that's really where it's good. And that's why Pool of Radiance is like one of the best in most people's mind, because it is really in that sweet spot. Yeah, he put Secret of the Silver Blades really low, and I would agree with that. But Gateway to the Savage Frontier, God, I'm trying to even remember. That one I called Baby's first gold box, didn't I? And for that reason, I don't think I could ever rate it too low. I think it's just kind of inoffensive. I'd rather a game just be like kind of, I don't know, easy and just sort of going through the motions rather than going line by line in a walkthrough. So, yeah. Anyways, we're around the halfway point, give or take. I might actually be slightly past the halfway point. It's really hard to tell. It's impossible to tell. Because I don't know how long these further sections are. If they're as long as some of the sections I already did, like, oh god. It's not good. It's not good. But anyways, what's the plot? I don't know. Bad things are happening and we're trying to stop it. So we're going to go down. The map actually extends to 2 screens now for the first time. How futuristic. Dragons attack. Okay, and we've got green dragons. Let's just auto battle it and see what happens. So some things to note. We actually have gotten a few pieces of gear upgrade. I think I said that there wasn't anything better than AC 6 bracers. That was false. I don't know where I read that or how I got that impression. But in the tower, hidden in the tower, you can get bracers AC 2. So that actually was an upgrade. Also, we got a second Dragonlance. We got a second Dragonlance, and I gave it to Theorem, I believe. So that's pretty handy. Fortress City of New Orem. As you walk into the city, you notice the several bodies hanging over the gate. Kretus tells you there is a strong aura of evil here. Right. So let's see. What are we at? Mangg's at level 14. You know, it's really slow going for him, but he's powerful, so it's not that big of a deal. And levels don't do a whole lot for him. He did get his second attack per round. He's at name level, they call it. So until you reach name level for your class, which is a certain level for each class, you know, you get a bunch of HP every level. So Mangg was getting like 12 HP per level. Well, once you hit name level, then you start getting like 2 HP a level. So he's really not gonna progress in power too much now beyond this. Bronk, 15 fighter, 18 thief. We also got him a girdle, so he's at 23 strength now. Pretty solid. Theorem, 14 fighter, 16 red mage. Pretty much my best mage still. Kretus, 12 and everything. He's fine. He's good, you know. Harusha, 15 fighter, 15 white mage. Yeah, I mean, she's got... I don't know if she's quite at level 9 spells or not. No, we're gonna have to set spells here. And Oakley, 15 cleric, 19 thief. We're pretty much, you know, in the upper echelons of our power level, I would say. It is beneficial for mages to keep gaining levels because that actually allows them to bypass enemy magic resistance. And that's why a single class mage probably is better if not squishier, because they will be able to bypass more magic resistance. But anyways, Thenol army guard sitting nearby motion for you to come over. What do you do? Talk. The guards note from your clothes that you are not from Taladas and ask if you would like to earn a few coins in the Thenolite army. Sure. Guards escort you into the guardhouse. You can outfit yourself at the corner storeroom. Then when you're ready, go to the temple with orders. Are you here for your equipment? Yes. Quartermaster points to a pile of Thenol army uniforms on the floor. Do you put them on? Yes. Everyone puts on a Thenol army uniform. What may I sell you today? Shut your face hole. Alright, we're in the army. Thenolite army guards sit around a table talking. There's a pile of bones and armor to the east. Okay. One of the soldiers remarks on the smell coming from the palace. I don't know how the king can stand it, but he has given them refuge. Even has them in his palace guard. Okay. Empty office room of a senator. The office of a senator. Office of a senator. There are several letters on a desk. Letter from the priest of Miss Laxa, complaining about all the people taken from the northwest quarter of the city. That entire quarter of town has been boarded up. The remainder of the letters are from city residents complaining about the mandatory devotions required by the High Temple Priest. The Hith Temple Priest, sorry. Of course, the Hith Temple. Skeletal warriors march by, ignoring you. Okay. Note the city prison will be here shortly. This is the play. Okay, rest. Yes, I would like to rest. So let's look. Hold on. Restore spells. That didn't do shit. Alright, we'll set them all. I love setting spells over and over. It's really one of the great joys of life, I would say. Can't get enough of it. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Okay. Yeah, I do love this process. 9th level, what do we got here? Our word kill, which we want to kill those fucking wizards that are buffed out to the 9s. I guess we'll take 2 of those. And a monster summoning. Except he's gonna lose all his bonus spells within like a day or something. So what's the point, right? Do Arusha, we've got another 4th level, 5th level, 8th level, 9th level bonus, and that's all that. Yeah, a lot of fun doing all that all the time. Okay. Jeez. Anyways, head south to the Temple of Hith. That's the Temple of Miss Loxa. Temple of Reorcs. Temple press gangs kicking in doors and clamping people in irons. A woman runs up to the Temple Inquisitor. My husband, why are you doing this? He strikes the woman and shackles her with the other captives. Your ring glows. What do you do? Talk. We will take the prisoners. The High Temple Inquisitor hands you the lead of the chain. Very good. Take these rebels to the Hith Temple for induction into the undead army. Prisoners cry and moan at the news of their fate. Temple Inquisitors move on down the street. Will you release the prisoners? Yeah. That was a kindness. If you are truly of good heart, then seek out the Miss Loxa cleric at the tavern. Yeah, but I gotta find this shitty-ass temple that they don't want to tell me about. Where did I get turned around here? Press gang's in the quarter. Okay. A corpse with a stake through his heart lies rotting in the gutter. Oh, hey, we'll take the prisoners, by the way, and then we will release them. Okay. Yep, that's great. Okay, we'll take the prisoners, and then we'll release them. Sure, we'll never get caught doing that. King's Palace. How many times are we gonna fucking release these prisoners? Okay, hold on. Head south to the Temple of Hith. Oh, it actually gave coordinates, and I didn't look. It's at 2017. Right here. A junior priest of Hith greets you. Yeah, the only unlabeled one, I guess. How may I be of service to you? Special bless. Ooh, if you're feeling violent, ask for the special blessing. Yeah, that's not good. Orders. Tomorrow morning, soldiers will be needed to escort new recruits to Hawk Bluff. Your orders are to get a clay pass from the commander of the city guard. He will tell you where to report. Alright. Ignore. Ignore. No, not the equipment. West to the commander's house. Oh, at 5:21. See, now we gotta go all the way over here. Right here. Curious human eyes peer out. What do you soldiers want? Commander should not be disturbed now. Go away. Is it too early? Oh, God. No, I skipped a step, of course. I'm not reading the walkthrough correctly. 24... 24-4 is where I need to be. Where the fuck am I? No, that's all the way up here. Boy. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the whole game. Thenolite Army Lieutenant is working at a desk. Piles of bones and equipment are scattered around. What do you do? Talk. Where have you come from? In the Hith Temple. Commander is bedridden with mummy rot. Go to his residence in the western quarter. He will issue a clay pass to escort the new recruits to Hawk Bluff. Okay, now we go back. Whoops. Oh, you're here for your passes. Enter. A well-dressed human lets you inside. I'm the commander's physician. He has been afflicted by mummy rot and is very weak. Please don't anger him. You find a bedridden human with wrinkled and blotchy skin. Not a pretty sight, eh? Better than having those Hittites collect me. I know all too well how we recruit our undead army. I expect you're here to collect your orders. This pass will get you into the palace. Collect your recruits and escort them to Hawkbluff. Even a zombie could do it, so you shouldn't have any trouble. That is all. Step to it. Okay. Just like loads of encounters here that you can get into if you just wander around hopelessly, which is what you probably would do, you know, if you weren't following a walkthrough. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're doing the direct route, you know, skipping all the optional encounters, the bullshit encounters. And these are rough encounters, by the way. 5 vampires, 6 vampire clerics, 4 vampire mages, 3 vampire thieves. That's fucking rough to just walk into. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, they suggest going to 516. Quiet Kender Tavern. A half-elf man is tending bar, and his wife is serving beverages. A Miss Loxa cleric is sitting nearby. I see that you are not from Taladas. Perhaps you could assist me. The Hith worshippers have imprisoned many residents. If you free these hostages, I would be very grateful. Once you've rescued the hostages, come back and see me. Okay. So, now we're going to go back to the 2310, which is this way. The prison, yes. Let's pick it. Bronk! Bronk picks the lock and you enter. Thenal army guards and temple inquisitors are torturing an old man strapped to a rack. Your ring glows brightly. You surprise the temple inquisitors. Will you attack? The walkthrough just says yes, so I guess we will. Alright, so this is an enchanted Seavac, which is a new type of draconian, I guess. And it said what they are. They blow up like a meteor swarm spell, which is 4 meteors around it. So try to kill it from range. You got it. We're in the late stage here where everything is delayed blast fireballs. I mean, why not, right? What have I got to do other than just cast delayed blast fireballs all day? Or we could throw around some regular fireballs too. I actually wonder how far this lightning bolt travels. Nope, just missed him. Alright, fuck it. Get in there, Mangg. Just kick his ass. 1 HP left. Not great, but not too bad. Okay. 10,000 XP. Slain Temple Inquisitors lie nearby. An old man lies strapped to the Inquisition rack. Do you release him? Yes. The old man gasps, "Thank you for avenging my death." He slumps forward unconscious. Will someone save him? Yes. Who casts a cure spell? Oakley. Oakley casts a spell. The old man awakens. "Thank you for saving me. The Hittites have left me nothing to thank you. But go to the quiet Kender Tavern, where you will surely be rewarded." Okay. Good. The dank stench from the holding cells overwhelms you. Men from behind the locked bars look up at you. "Aye, you'll not make us undead without a fight." Pick. Bronk. There's a door. "Wonders be, 'tis a new dawn for the rebellion. With heroes such as these, we will meet at the quiet Kender Tavern." Okay. An old man looks up at you. "So this is it. Time to join the undead." Not if Bronk has anything to say about it. Yeah, everyone's happy. Good. Good. Yes. Alright, excellent. That's all we need. Oakley hit Cleric 16. And now we're going back to the tavern. "The heroes who rescued my people from the Hith. Welcome, please come inside." Oh, this was not the tavern. But thanks, dude. Which one's the tavern? It's 516. This one. Yeah. Oh. "Brave heroes, thank you for freeing the hostages. Take this talisman. With it, you will be aided by friends of Miss Loxa against the Hith worshippers." Okay. Great. We like that. You're officially part of the rebellion. Then... basically, all we needed was the clay pass, so I guess there's a couple different ways to do it. We basically did both of the ways. Take this short sword. I won't, but I'll take 200 XP. Okay, so now we're going to go to the palace, which is around here somewhere. No, wasn't it? It's not up here. Oh, there it is. Back door to the palace is locked. No, we don't need to do that. We can go in the front entrance. Which is at 2018. Down here. That's the Hith Temple. There it is. Great wooden doors of the palace are locked. So we are going to knock. When you wrap your fist on the door, the viewport slides open and steely black eyes peer out. Your ring of deception glows. What do you want? Enter. Draconian waves you in. Will you enter the palace? Yes. The gates are well made out of cold steel, which resists magic. There's no lock to pick. They can only be opened from the inside. Okay, but we're in the Palace of the Thenol King, which is apparently a pretty big section. Right. You notice something about the guard post ahead. 35. First thing you notice is that, like the rest of New Orem, the palace is decrepit. Pools of water stain what once were glossy marble floors. Cracks web the fine stone walls. The smell of decay is everywhere, but ahead you see something solid and new. The way is barred by a guard station built of hard stone and gates of cold steel. The guard post is new and built to resist magic. Okay. Somewhere far below, a huge gong sounds. A man hefts a barrel over his shoulder. He sees you but keeps walking. Stop him? No. Draconian barracks, they are empty. Draconians usher you through the guard post. Good. Then we head north. See a door to the southwest. Yep. Save, then enter. Great. Somewhere far below, a huge gong sounds. A challenge from the south stops you. Halt! Draconians press up against the grating. New rules, we must investigate you. A Draconian looks upon Oakley and its eyes narrow to slits. Vlar Magnar! No, not Vlar Magnar! How can you Vlar Magnar me? I don't know. Delayed blast fireball always does some fun stuff, right? Yeah, probably should have hit that person specifically because that hurts. Probably protected from all sorts of shit. Power word kill. Boom, slain. That's all it takes. Now just shitty ass Orax. Shitty ass Orax. Great. You hear a crash. An Orax stands before shards of a clay tablet. It ignores you and instead tries to crush the fragments underfoot. Attack it? Yes. Fuck the Orax. Such an annoying enemy. Good God. Okay, you try to put the smashed tablet back together again. Journal entry 12. I can't really read it too much. Yeah, yeah. You know. Plot. Theorem, Fighter 15. Another Thaco bump there. Okay. Good. Leaving. You can rest normally once you're done. Back out north. Throughout the palace, Draconians clash swords on shields and pledge abiding allegiance to Aristem at the top of their lungs. That's the name of the Dark Queen in this land. Then east to another guard post. Then head... No. You'll be asked if you want to show an item to them. I wasn't asked. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I wasn't asked. A man comes up to you. Little monkey-like animals crawl all over him. Good day. Would you like to buy an urchin? Only 50 steel. I don't know. Yes? Thanks be to Hith. He clucks at an urchin and scampers onto Theorem's shoulder. May Hith the merchant keep watch over you. It's probably a dumb thing to do, right? No, I don't think that's where we want to be. No, maybe next time. Suddenly your urchin scampers off. Show something. Clay tablet. Brave escorts, you're late. Okay, that's what we needed to do. Good. Now we need to go to the southwest and go down. Okay, we're in the southeast corner of the dungeon. Head west, follow the passage. Sense some Draconians are behind you, watching to make sure you go straight to your assignment. Doors slam behind you. More Draconians are following you. Thenolians, let's see if they lose their nerve. Huge gong sounds. A Draconian runs ahead to alert its superiors of your arrival. I don't like the sound of this. You enter a big meeting hall. Delegation of Draconians comes forward to meet you. They take your clay pass and read it. Valiant Thenol allies, welcome. Draconians crowding on every side cackle and spit. What do you do? Wait. With your help, we are growing in numbers and might. Soon we will help you sweep your enemies from Taladas. The Draconians yelp and stamp their feet. You notice something different about this Aurak. It is one that has been enhanced by some primal magic. Yes, the Minotaurs, the Armak elves, the Holderfolk, all will kneel before you. Mangg notices that the Aurak's speech seems unnaturally polished and smooth. Someone is speaking through the Draconian. I tell you this to impress upon you the importance of your mission, to escort our new recruits to Hawkbluff. The recruits are still somewhat disoriented from their, training. You must protect them. A squad of Draconians is led forward. They are unscarred and move hesitantly, as if unused to their bodies. One croaks, Vignak Herg, mistress, these flesh bags wouldn't last an hour in the abyss. Hush, the Aurak warns. The Sivak looks stricken. Thenolian friends, I charge you to put the lives of these Draconians ahead of your own, and this order from Lord Trandemir confirms that. It waves a scroll. If they do not arrive unharmed in Hawkbluff, your lives are forfeit. Do you accept your assignment? Yes. A hiss of disappointment escapes the Draconians. Excellent. Be off. The Draconian mob lets you pass by, then falls in behind. Okay. I'm going, man. Quit bugging me. Stairs. Go up. Yeah. Where am I going? Okay, out the guard post. Suddenly, Thenol soldiers dash out of the north. With silent ferocity, they fall upon the Draconian recruits. Daggers flash. What do you do? Wait. In moments, the Draconians are all dead. The Thenols face you. Aid not the enemies of true Thenol, lest you suffer their fate. The disguised rebels fade away. Okay. Now we want to go to this. And go to the pair of doors in the southwest corner. Pick with Bronk. Soon the door opens. Bronk gets XP. Good. stairs. You hear footballs ahead. Oh, God. It's just Neo Otiugs? Okay. Now we can kind of just fast forward through that bullshit. Not very exciting, but what are you gonna do, you know? This is where you alt-tab and just wait till you stop hearing sound effects, basically. That's usually how I do it. And I'm sure everything is going just fine. Okay, I think we're good. I wasn't even supposed to trigger that, I think. Head southeast. Door won't open. Well, we will pick it. No avail? What? Oakley? Oh, Bronk. What are you doing, Bronk? Our main goal is the structure in the center. But there are some fights and loot in the northeast and southeast blocks. They're tough, though. 2 liches, 4 specters, 8 skeletal warriors, 2 vampire thieves. Uh-huh. 3 death dragons, blah, blah, blah. 1 lich, 5 mummies, 4 skeletal warriors, 4 vampires, 1 vampire cleric, 2 vampire mages. Oh, God. And you get, like, a plate mail plus 3. And a scroll with mass invisibility. It's just like... Ugh, no thanks, man. Just no thanks at this stage. You enter the royal apartments of the King of Thenol. The place is a mess. Ooze drips from the walls. The columns look in danger of collapse. There are standing pools of water in the uneven floor. You see the dust holds a confusion of tracks. Some human, some not. Grand reception hall. Pieces of the ceiling litter the floor. Ahead you see the man selling urchins. He's making clucking noises to one of the monkey-like creatures. He doesn't hear you. The urchin leaps to the bars and squeezes inside. There are clanking noises and the gate swings open. The man passes inside. Suddenly a small figure bursts out of hiding. Alright, who's leading this bunch? Speak up. Mangg? The young dwarf woman looks unimpressed. What I have to know is, do you hate Draconians or not? Yes. Then you got a problem. This place is going to be crawling with them soon. If you want to see for yourselves, go down to the dungeon. They're preparing to hatch a bunch more of the putrid lizards. I was with a bunch of Thenols. We talked to the king upstairs. You seen him yet? No. You should try talking some sense into the blubberhead. What a misguided fool he is. Royalty. Pah. We went down to the dungeon and saw him bringing the eggs out. Then those sour-livered Thenols I was with turned tail and ran. I was on my way back up to see the queen. You talked to her yet? No. I heard she was not so daft. Anyway, can I join you? Help you hew off some draconian heads? Sure. Hey, let's go. They're cooking those eggs right now. Grunshka. Grunshka. Holy shit. She just leveled up like 5 times. She's a level 30 fighter. Cool. Head south and take the stairs up. Yes. Good. We're supposedly on a timer according to the clue book, so the most direct way to the royals here is as follows. South, through the double doors. You enter the private apartments of the Thenol King. Even the ballroom shows signs of rot. Many of the tiles are loose. No servant comes to greet you. The door directly to the west. The drawing room. The books are dog-eared and tattered. The door to the south. Ignore all the doors to the west and head south into the royal antechamber. It is used often. Chairs are arranged about the fireplace. Letters are piled on a table. Look through them? Yes. They are all missives from Hawkbluff, and all read about the same. Your alliance with the Draconians continues to be a blessing for the people of Thenol. Signed, Counselor Trandamir. Yeah, he's a big bad dude. Then head south and open the door there for 5,000 XP. Brock can't do it, though. Oakley can. Then follow the corridor to the east and take the door north at the very end into the inner chambers of the royal family. Marble busts of the king and queen stare at you from the fireplace mantel. A clock ticks loudly and unevenly. It shows the wrong time. You hear faint voices beyond the door to the north. Okay, we will take that door. The royal bedchamber. The king and his servants meet you. You should be assisting our operations in the field. It is most irregular for soldiers to come here. He starts and looks at you more closely. You are not Thenols. Tell me who you are. Tell him? Yes. Let me guess. You have a message for me. Yes. You tell the king what you have seen in New Orem and the palace. When you tell him there are Thenols loyal to him, he nods. Now let me give you a message. Okay. Many come to tell me that my alliance with the Draconians is a mistake. They rant how the Draconians have some dark purpose that will kill us all. Balderdash! The power of Thenol is on the rise, and they will rush with us to glory. See how carefully they guard my own person, and Trandamir, my valued counselor in Hawkbluff. These same people used to tell me that the priesthood of Hith was bad for Thenol, and see how wrong they were. Since the Cataclysm, we have been the most resourceful and adaptable of peoples. It is the great Thenolian gift. I, of course, thank you for your concern, however misguided. Now please, let me sleep. Let me see. Then, take the door to the southeast. Queen's bedchamber. She waves you in and closes the door. I heard what the king told you. There were brave Thenols here earlier who also tried to convince him of the danger. I recognize you as friends of the Thenol people. I had a dream about you. In the dream, it was dark, and a man was whispering to me. He described you. He said to tell you to finish this business and to hurry to him. He scared me. Destroy them all, he said. I think he meant the Draconians. Listen, here in New Orem, we, the rebels, can control the Hithites, but the Draconians are too much for us. It may seem absurd, but it seems more Draconians leave this palace than enter it. Many, many, many more. Look behind my fireplace. There is a hidden door there. I know not where it leads. Deep down, I think the Draconians use it to spy on us. Please do what you can against the foul lizards. Take this token. She hands you a signet ring. It will prove you are loyal Thenols to my agent. In Hawkbluff, the jeweler. The jeweler can help you find out what Trandamir is planning in Hawkbluff. I will take the king and hide in a room we have prepared. Queen of Thenol slips out the door. Okay. And then we're going to go through the fireplace. The fire makes it difficult. There's a door beyond the fire. Jump through? Yes. Alright, now we're back in the dungeons. Keep heading north and east as much as possible. You'll end up in a long corridor that stretches from north to south. Did I make it there yet? You've reached the crypts, the lowest point of the palace. It is deep in slime, which falls from the ceiling in a steady rain. Yeah, I'm not meant to be here just yet from the sound of it. Okay. We gotta deal with this gong. So I think we gotta go this way. Guards pace inside the guard post. They take one look at you and attack. Alright, let's do it. It's just a few of them, and I don't think there's any... No, there's no Orax, so just slaughter them. There's Trags here, which is apparently a new type that are real basic bitches, so they're not to be feared. Okay, good. After beating them, head south all the way, then west through the door. Following the path will lead to a big room with the accursed gong. A dark temple. A mosaic on the floor depicts a 5-headed dragon devouring all of humanity. Contorted dragon statues adorn the walls. Far ahead, a large gong hangs in the corner. Okay. Say far ahead, and then I don't know where that is. Here is a large gong hanging down on a long chain. It is engraved with the rune for chaos. What do you do? Chaos. If we cut the chain, we get attacked by 4 black dragons and 1 green dragon. If we deface it, the person defacing the rune takes damage from an explosion, and you still get attacked by 4 black dragons and a green dragon. If you wait, an iron golem comes. If you don't attack it, you take damage from it ringing the gong. If you do, it goes back to the options of cut the chain and deface the rune. So, seems like cut chain is the way to go. 1 strong blow severs the chain. The gong crashes to the floor. Alerted by the noise, dragons come. Okay, well, they're all up in my business, I suppose. What do we got here? Delayed blast fireballs. Just always works. But we do have a couple dragon lances, so... Easy. Okay, easy. Once you've dealt with the gong, you can rest, blah blah blah, then head north. All the Draconians have gathered here for a ceremony. At the other end of the hall, a ring of clerics stand waist-deep in dragon eggs. Their chant freezes your blood. O Whirlish, open your gate. Let the Abishai come forth and inhabit the vessels we have prepared. The Draconians all around rock back and forth, reliving the ritual that brought them to Krynn. Attack. Now the Draconians are alerted to your presence. So we've got 2 Orax, 6 Bozak, 2 Sivak, and that's followed by a second wave with 2 Enchanted Baz, 1 Enchanted Bozak, 2 Enchanted Kapaks, 4 Bozaks, 2 Sivaks. Basically, a lot of bullshit all over the place. Never-ending bullshit. Luckily, we got plenty of delayed blast fireballs. Yep. We're somewhat near the end. The clerics try to concentrate. More Draconians come forward to keep you from disrupting the ceremony. Alright. How about delayed blast fireball? That's a good trick. Oh god. Exploding in slime. Ah! Haha, fire shield. And he exploded. Kretus is dead as shit. Clerics continue their terrible chant. The air begins to fill with the sharp smell of magic. The remaining Draconians form a protective line in front of the clerics at the eastern end of the hall. Alright, well, we're gonna heal up before we do that. The exit directly north of here leads to a vault guarded by Draconians. There really isn't anything else here, though, so it's pretty low in value. That's it. They're all done and gone. Tar, if you know where they were taking the foul hatchlings, that's where we'd better go. The head cleric kneels at the fireplace, consigning his books to the flames. You know who that is? That's Trandomir herself. Let's get him! His loyal acolytes ready their spells. Ow. Actually, that fucking hurt. This is bad. It all really hurts. I'm like, gotta separate from the pack here because it hurts too much. Start using some magic missiles against shit. Damn it! See, I shouldn't have magic missile. I should have fucking shot that thing with an arrow. Because it's got fire shield, and now I'm dead. And there's more delayed blast fireballs. What an insane fight. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Yep, there you go. Okay, that was... We lost initiative. And we got hit with just so many fireballs, and it was so bad, and it was just so bad. Oh, what's fucking... Yeah, I love this. This just makes my experience so much better. Thank you. Why is this just the only 3 games that just couldn't figure out how to avoid that? Alright, I mean, really, a lot comes down to just making initiative, which we did. So, this is the only one that has the fire shield, so that needs to be hit with ranged. Beyond that, I should be able to do some fireball shit. Not much damage, but I still don't know if I didn't. Yeah, because of mirror image. Mirror image is pretty slick, man. had to happen sometime. Yeah. Good. Good. Shoot that. Good. Excellent. Pretty much in the bag at this point. Orax are annoying, but basically done. Yeah, great stuff. I mean, in the designer's defense, Jesus Christ, all 4 dead. In the designer's defense, working with the Gold Box engine, this is really like all you can kind of do to make encounters like interesting, as far as making them so you can't just auto battle or something like that. Like, you have to introduce stuff where, like, fire shield, where you can't just melee them or you'll take a massive amounts of damage, or like AoE immolation or explosions and stuff. And then spellcasters that you have to interrupt. I mean, that's really what you have to do. There isn't much else. You can't throw, like I said, just big tough fighters or anything, because there's too much that can just instantly shut that down, and AC gets a little too ridiculous, and it's just, yeah, auto battle, you know, will still win. So Tranamir has disappeared. In the roaring fire, you find something. Oh ho, ha ho ho. Hey. So this is a ring of fire resistance. And, yeah, I guess we don't need the free action anymore. Too bad he got away, so he's the one hatching these drooling reptilian monstrosities. Ah, I bet he escaped to Hawk Bluff, to the Temple to Hith. That's his fortress. Everyone at Thenol knows that. Well, we did what we could do. Let's get out of here, eh? Gates are up 1 level. You guys are gonna hunt Draconians, ain't you? Or else I'm out of here on my own. Yes. Good, you lead the way. So if we go north through the fireplace, head east into the crypts, we will actually get a helm +2. We'll have to fight a couple beholders. Fuck it, I'm not in the mood. Now once you're done, head back all the way west. You'll see a corridor which led all the way west. Oh yeah. No, this way. That's it, they're all done and gone. Yeah, okay. This is the gong room. Find your way out. And we're off next to Hawk Bluff. That's what it says, find your way out? Okay, I mean, I guess I have the auto map, so sure. You want to go up? I guess we're going up. I'm going all the way. We're going all the way around. I don't know any other way out. Yeah, this is something. Okay, yep. Yeah, oh no, this is it. Right. Oh yeah, we gotta fight these because now we're enemies. Okay, so then next we would go to Hawk Bluff, and the walkthrough starts the section of that by saying, I hate this place. That fills me with such joy. And it looks like a very lengthy, annoying section. And then it's on to Bior, which walkthrough says is a pretty simple place, which is nice after the annoyance that is Hawk Bluff. Blackwater Glade. Aldenana Crew. Something. The Tower of Flame. That looks like absolute dog shit. I'm gonna hate it. And then the Abyss and the finale. So we'll pick this up again for the Abyss, and then that'll be it. Then we will be done. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Great. All right, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dark Queen of Krynn. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.